Lexi Fothery leads all players in points with 10. Look for her to keep that going in the second half. Guys, back to you.
All right, fantastic, Jose. Good sideline reporting. Three-pointer on the way from Hopper is no good, and excellent insight from the mascot there as well. I thought he went very in-depth.
I don't know why that they won't share more with us.
I know.
Mascots are guarded people, Drew.
So secretive. Perez at the top of the key as we welcome you back to the second half of our number one matchup here. Number 1, number 8, now driving inside. Fothery takes the ball away, and that's where they're so strong, Fothery on the inside.
Now their interior, their post defense is very good. Fothery's kind of a tweener, plays out on the wing quite a bit, but Jose was trying to tell you in that hit that how important she is to this team. You see the big knee brace on her left knee. She missed the time, but when she is back and when she is healthy, she's one of the best in the conference.
Great ball movement that time. Count the shot. Madison Shank, the freshman, nice inside move. It's 34-21, and St. Edwards may pull away if the Dust Devils aren't careful.
Shank now with 5 points. Fothery with 10 points to lead all scorers in this one.
Here's Alvarez, closely guarded by Shakira Barnes. 10 on the shot clock, trying to find something. There's Beatty. She's been quiet all day after leading the team in scoring. 3 seconds on the shot clock. Can't find anything. Got to put it up. Alvarez, and that's a walk. So they could have called a shot clock violation. Could have called a walk. Either way,
choice.
Defense was the key on that side.
Well, we saw a lot of defense in the first quarter. The first quarter ended 9-8 Texas A&M International, but the scoring really blew up in the second quarter. 24 points for St. Edwards.
Here's Hill, three-pointer on the way, off the back iron, no good.
And the three-pointer was a big part of that as they knocked down 4 of them in the quarter to get the control of this game.
Hill on the fast break, looking for that layup. 2-point off the window, will not fall. She had a hand in her face by Beatty that time, and Alvarez will pick up the rebound and take it the other way.
Well, she let out a frustration scream running back to center court here at the UMAC. Can't believe that she missed that layup. Just a nice, easy finger roll, but it pinballed around and bounced back out of the cylinder.
Alvarez back out to Perez. Three-pointer off the front of the iron, no good. Here comes Fothery. Fothery realizes she doesn't have the advantage and slows it down, and now kick it inside the paint. Two-pointer will not go. Whistle and a foul, and she will go to the line.
That's just a great change of pace that time. Fothery knew she could stop and pop from there, but instead just kind of pulled up with the shoulders, gave that hesitation, and then drove the lane, took it right at the leading scorer for Texas A&M International, trying to get Beatty her second foul, but her third foul, pardon me.
Fothery's shot is on the way, and it's good. She'll have one more. And, you know, Jose was mentioning this earlier, that Fothery was such a pivotal point to this team. All tournament team last year. The team would have been the team's leading scorer, presumably, had she not missed the first 8 games with an injury. And you can't deny the senior leadership for the Hilltoppers, as Perez has the basketball on the far side. Inside looking for Hunt, can't find it. Clark trying to wrestle it away, and we're going to get a jump ball. Alternating possession is going to go to the Dust Devils.
Nice fight that time by Aslanian. Be able to tie up Clark. Possession arrow, keep the ball on that end of the floor. You see Clark reaches in, ties her up, but no give up here as Aslanian reaches back in and is able to force the call.
And I believe I called Aslanian Hunt, so that is my mistake as Clark picks up the steal across the court. She's going to go. She's going to try to drive it inside. 2-point shot up, and it is no good. She hits very hard near the St. Edwards cheerleaders. I'm going to call that one on Jessica Alvarez. And am I reading this right? That's her third. 3 players on A&M International with 3 fouls.
You are literally in Kenny Longan's danger zone now with 3 players with 3 fouls, because if they foul out, that would leave Texas A&M International with 4 players on the floor to finish the game. That's just how shallow that bench is.
Clark at the line now. Off the iron and no good. She gets one more. From the free throw stripe, she's been 3 of 5.
On the season, she's better than a 62% free throw shooter, and she shows you a little of that on the next one.
Inbounds goes to Perez now in the backcourt. St. Edwards putting on just a little bit of pressure in the backcourt. 37-21, a 16-point lead for the top-seeded St. Edwards Hilltoppers.
trying to get back to that championship round again. They made that magical run against Lubbock Christian last year, fell 75-52.
Perez with a kiss off the window. Now here's Barnes taking to the crossing. You mentioned that was the Cinderella story last year. Three-pointer on the way. It's up off the iron, no good. Couldn't quite make that one fall. Good shank.
Abby Hopper checks back in for the Hilltoppers.
And you know, and Abby Hopper, we've called her name quite a bit. She is the second leading scorer for St. Edwards in this ball game, 8 points, 4 for 10 so far. But Lexi Fothery, once again, we really haven't called her name that much, leading all scorers with 12.
Yeah, a quiet 12. You said it in the first half, but on Hopper, 8 points and 4 rebounds, too. She's really been contributing on both ends of the floor, and now Fothery with a rebound.
It's been the defensive presence of Fothery that has really made a whole lot of difference. Three-pointer on the way. It's off the iron, no good for Hill. Rebound goes to Clark. Clark on the inside looking to try to find some help. She's in the lane. Turnaround jumper. Up and good. She drains it. Nice job by Kalani Clark.
Oh, that was a pretty move that time by Clark. The post for the Hilltoppers. Fake you left, come back to the right, spin move, a little one-handed shot. Goes up and snaps the net, and they are, Drew, starting to pull away here in the third.
Beatty's still quiet for Texas A&M International. No points so far. Here's Barnes. Hill inside to Clark. Good ball movement. Turnaround. Puts it up and in. It's that same move we saw on that last possession, and she puts it up and in.
Fakes to one shoulder, comes back to the other. That time Texas A&M even rolled a double team to her. They had her bracketed on both sides. Just a pretty shot by Clark.
And that's that physical presence that Clark has as she closely guards Rosebrook Hunt. Her shot will not fall. Beatty goes underneath. She'll go to the line for 2 after missing that one. They are going to call that one, I believe, on Bailey Hill. Haley Jolly is checking back in. You see her. Beatty's first shot on the way and in. It's the third quarter. That's Beatty's first points of the night.
Averages 13 points and almost 9 rebounds a night for the Dust Devils. Maybe this will be the jump start she needs, though. Here, just a couple at the free throw line, and she makes them both.
She puts her first 2 on the afternoon, 41-25, Shakira Barnes. So we mentioned the Hilltoppers leading scorer, and now you see Fothery on that near side. Turnaround, 2-pointer on the way, will not fall. Beatty with the rebound will go to Perez in the backcourt. You see, once again, they're trying to up that tempo. Looks errant pass inside. Lack of communication there for Rosebrook Hunt. And the ball will fly out of bounds. It should be, I believe it's St. Edward's ball, but they may call tip. And they do.
That's exactly what they say. Last touch by St. Edward's. So a second chance here after the miscommunication by Perez and Hunt.
There's Aslani looking, trying to find some help. She's along the baseline, loses the control. There's Lexi Fothery. Here she goes again. Good defensive move. Got the 2-point shot on the way, will not go. Rebound, fighting for it. Fothery hits the dirt, and it will go back to Aslanian.
Haley Jolly and Fothery that time not really communicating, kind of fought for the rebound, and instead
Three-pointer on the way by Nay Aslanian.
Texas A&M International able to get the benefit in the trifecta.
This time they cut that lead to 13, 41-28. Inside to Clark. She's got 2 on her. Still trying to find some help along the baseline. Has her pocket pick. She's up. She's in. Oh, my goodness. The ball flies out. Just pinballs around. But Clark, once again, that physical presence on the inside, surrounded by 3 that time, and still able to put the shot up.
That's the second time the Hilltoppers have had a point-blank look that didn't go.
Here's Clark on the rebound. And here's Barnes across the time stripe here. 3:59 to play in the third quarter. Long 3. Up and drills it. How about Abby Hopper with that tray ball?
Abby Hopper's been able to get her shot all afternoon here in Tulsa. That 3 is no different.